Well, let the adventure begin. We're not even coming in back yet. What happened?
We're not going to talk about what just happened there. That was a close call for you. That's why.
Don't ever trust your GPS in your vehicle, all right? I was going to go around through North Bay, but oh no, there's a better way. There's a better way, and yeah, it's a back road for what 46 kilometers. And I had to pee, so we hadn't seen anybody at all. Nobody in the right mind would be where we are, and I'm peeing side of the road, and I hear it coming. So I'm shaking and shaking. Zipping and zipping, and we're off to Quebec. Lake Kipawa, here we come. What's the name of the park?
Opémican?
I think it is Opémican.
Is that how you say it though?
That's what William said. We'll find out when we get there.
The proper way to say it.
Yeah, it's a really new national park in Quebec. Right. Zippity zippity. Shiggity shiggity. Do you have to pee? Nobody will see you. Oliver, do you have to pee? Go on, I'm gonna be sick. The road seems quite straight.
I said, are you sure you want to take that road, Kevin? It's very windy. 50 kilometers. You said yes. Here we are.
Well, the GPS told me it's the best way to go.
It's actually a beautiful road, actually.
We're getting close. We gotta start speaking French.
Oui.
Très bien, merci. That's all we got. You found the bathroom.
I found the bathroom. Nicest bathroom I've ever seen in any park I've ever camped in, ever.
Are you serious? You've been in a lot of parks.
That blows any Ontario parks campground out of the water. Oops.
You shouldn't be saying that.
Say that. Cheers.
Cheers.
We made it.
Let me see the size of that book. Okay, you taking that to the backcountry tomorrow?
It's just little.
That's bigger than my pack.
What?
That is bigger than my pack.
No, it's not. It's just a little paperback.
Okay.
How little it is.
All right. And we're being serenaded. We're in Quebec. Good night, dear. Tomorrow we head off into the wilderness.
I can't wait.
How do you say good night in French?
I don't know, actually.
You know what? I don't know.
Oh, wait, now. Good night. Bon nuit? Nuit?
Bon nuit?
Bon.
Yeah? You're getting into the wilderness swing of things? Is that what's going on?
I will tomorrow.
Night night.
Get me on the water.
All right, here we go. You ready?
I'm ready.
Right. It's hot already, by the way.
That's a stop sign, Kevin, that you just blew through.
Oh, really? That's a ret, isn't it?
Isn't that how you say it?
Is it?
I did take French. It was a long time ago.
I seriously went through a stop sign?
Yes, you did.
Oh, okay.
It still has the big red color, like it looks the same.
Well, do we go at the
This way.
But then, where does that go then?
That's the loop. So it's just saying enter and exit
Okay.
for that loop, because the loop is like a one-way.
Okay.
That's all.
Eventually we'll go canoeing.
This way. Straight ahead, Kevin.
Right, okay.
I know where we are.
What does that mean? What does that mean? So if you need a fishing license, which you should get a fishing license because fishing is supposed to be awesome on Lake Kipawa, just up from the more northern access point on Lake Kipawa, the main access point for the federal park, is there's a store up the road and a little mini campground actually called a bistro, a shack, and yeah. So don't get your fishing license for the year. It's like $90. You can get it for 3 days, 5 days, and it's certain amount of days, and it's cheaper that way. So yeah, but you need a license if you're from anywhere else except Quebec. Well, no, you need it if you're from Quebec as well.
Everybody needs a
Everybody
license.
needs a fishing license.
But your Ontario fishing license isn't going to cut it here.
No, your Ontario fishing license is not going to cut it. No.
And you can get your gas and your coffee here too.
I think we need a coffee before we go on the lake.
Coffee.
Well, we're on Lake Kipawa. Oh, my life jacket. Oh, I forgot my neck knife and my hat.
Do you have it?
No, it's in the car.
I have a neck knife in my here.
I have a knife, but I don't have my neck knife.
You can have my neck knife if you want.
Okay, and then I also left my sun hat.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Your sun hat.
I don't think I'll need my sun hat. So, I forget the name. What word do we ask us again?
Dorval.
Dorval. I'm a nice couple that I know from Ontario, and I know from social media. I've met her a couple times at shows, and they just got back from the trip that we are going on, and they loved it. So that's exciting.
It was an excellent trip.
It was excellent.
And all the staff members at the Parc National d'Opémican are bilingual, and of course Eli's first language is French.
Je speak French, je parle français, ça fait qu'on a été capable de se débrouiller, mais ils parlent les deux langues, they're bilingual and very, very service-oriented, want to help, answer all your questions, and they're very knowledgeable, and surprisingly, they came and checked us at the site. That's what they were doing that day, is going out, and they came out, walked the place, make sure everything was in order. And so we never had that done before, right?
Most probably canoers would be aware of, but maybe not, maybe beginner canoers, because there's no portage would come in here, is Kipawa, probably like any lake, and the bigger lakes like Temagami or whatever. Wind, it can get high waves and white caps. Your responsibility in nature is yourself, right? You're responsible for your safety in nature. Yeah, we did see a bald eagle, and seagulls dive bombing it, and a loon paddling just stationary in the water and keeping his eye on that bald eagle. That was priceless.
Wow. It was almost choreographed. I think they were doing it for us.
Hey, Kristine, what just happened?
Like, you did your time thing again.
What do you mean?
Stop doing that.
You asked me what time it was?
I did.
And I said 11:17.
And it's exactly 11:17. You need to stop that. You're like a freak.
Well, yeah, there's lots of cottages and camps and stuff like that right near the access point. But half hour paddle away, it's all wild. No development. All trees, shoreline, blue water. And there's some boats. Yeah, actually, we saw 3 boats so far. So it's pretty good. Right off to my right shoulder, there's a bay. And if it was really rough, and it's not at all, but I can see this getting rough around the next point into the main lake, there's a 50-meter portage into what's called Portage Bay. And pretty darn sure people use that to get around this point if they can't get around the point. Now, if we did that portage, we would only be like half hour away from our campsite. But going around the point is going to take us longer. Kristine said we're not portaging. Oh, and by the way, Oliver threw up in the boat. Yep, threw up. Whoa! Yep. Kristine took one for the team and picked up the vomit and threw it overboard. This is one big lake. Beautiful lake, but a big lake. It's like a spider web. It goes everywhere. So this is site number 1 on Strawberry Island. My map has it wrong, so I have to change my map. We have campsite number 2. So this is where it's part of the national park, so you actually have to book these sites. They're not crown land. And pretty easy to do. We did it online, and you can probably do it at the park gatehouse. So yeah, this is a beautiful old bay. Not busy at all in here. All right, we're gonna go find campsite number 2 because Oliver threw up again in the boat. So if you want to know where the prevailing winds are coming from, look at a pine tree. The extension of the branches, especially on the upper top, they extend out away from the northwest and are stubbier on the other side. So now we know the prevailing winds in this lake are coming from the northwest. Look at that. Beautiful.
It's a nice drink. Oh, there's 2 limes in there. Oh. So like they're almost the same. Size doesn't matter, Kevin.
You can't say things like that.
It's the
Here we go. I'm using my fancy tool.
You have a fancy tool?
I got a fancy tool. X-Pad.
Oh.
What's it called?
Oh.
Widget. Not only does it blow my air mat up, it does other things too. Hold on. Wait for it. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Now it's doing that.
Okay. Why? I can't hear you.
Yeah. But you know how hot it is right now?
Yes.
Feel that, baby.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh! 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 It's got a light too.
Oh, boy.
You light up my life. You make me feel brand new. Especially after that bath weather.
Oh my god, there's like no breeze here to film this.
How you making out?
This is slowly but surely.
I didn't know you knew Shirley.
I do.
One of the best people I've ever worked with, Shirley Collins. She was
I know her name.
she worked in the office, and smart as a whip, sense of humor, and she still talks to me to this day. How you making out?
There's like no breeze here whatsoever to help me out.
You want to try what about put this in the bag? The air bag.
No.
Why not try it?
Put that in the airbag?
Oh, whoa! It sucks it away. Never mind.
Never mind. There we go. It's just there's no wind to fill this bag up, so it's just kind of like.
You want me to talk? That would help. Wind, get it?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Oh! It's stuck. I did it again. Oh, for the love of...
That's very noisy.
What?
It's noisy.
I can't hear you. I think our brains are fried to the heat.
Okay, let's get serious.
Let's get serious.
I gotta do this. Look.
You know, I'm gonna go old school here to finish it off. Old school to finish it off. I'm done. Chapter 1, The African Queen. Da 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 da. You want me to start talking?
Yes. We
Right.
need 2 cups of pasta water.
Okay. I'm a little stressed right now. I didn't think this would be
It
stressful.
was a hot day today.
Yeah. Can we just have peanut butter and jam sandwiches?
No, we already got the mushrooms soaking away here.
That's right.
Kevin,
Okay.
easy peasy. Honestly, we're just gonna make sure there's not a little bit of water left with the pasta. We're gonna sprinkle this in. It's gonna make a sauce.
Okay.
We're gonna put the mushrooms in, and we're just done.
Yeah. And the pepperoni.
Oh yeah, I forgot that part.
Yeah.
You don't have to put that part in if you don't
Well,
want
I've
to.
already opened the package.
Okay, well, then we're eating it. Then.
Okay, and what you have there is Oliver's mat. That's bigger than my mat.
Well, we talked about this yesterday. Remember? Because Oliver's 12 and Angel's 10.
He doesn't lie on a mat.
She lied on this one last night.
Did she really?
Yes, she did. So we put this one at the bottom of our feet.
Okay.
Right? And both dogs sort of sleep on it. Like, it's so small.
All right.
That's how big it is. It's a short. It's like a, I don't know, like a junior size. I think it's made for backpackers that don't
Yeah.
want to carry a full-size mattress. But if anything ever happened to one of our mattresses, then we've got a spare.
And it's a good place for Oliver to throw up on.
He's done doing that for the day. It's so hot. And I just think he got motion sickness in the canoe.
And he ate grass.
And he ate grass
That-
because he wasn't feeling well right before we got in the canoe. So that put him over the edge. If he eats grass, he'll throw up within half an hour. Poor old Oliver, but he's fine now. He's been drinking lots of water all day and he ate his dinner and he's good.
Yeah. Kristine made all the meals for this trip. She dehydrated them all at home on her dehydrator. Tonight, we're not that hungry because it's really hot. So we don't want a big meal. There's a whole bunch of meals to come, but we're not having a big meal. So we're just having spaghetti. I'll just show you here. So there's a dry spaghetti sauce. I was just corrected by the producer of this film, Kristine Redmond. It's not spaghetti, it's Alfredo.
Carry on. Carry on, Kevin.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And spaghetti noodles, obviously. And also a pepperoni stick to slice up, add to it. And also she dehydrated her own mushrooms, which is like this. And I just put those in water about a half hour ago, and now they've come back to mushrooms. Right? That's kind of cool. So we're doing that up, making a fancy spaghetti. And I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you. Life is an adventure.
Okay, it says let simmer 3 minutes. It's just gonna make a sauce, that's all. You were the better camp cook, to be honest. Far better. I like to dehydrate things, but I like it when you cook at camp.
I love it when you do dishes.
This looks good. It's saucy. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like Alfredo-y.
You're saucy.
Oh, am I ever? Bon appetit.
That's French.
I know. I do know some French. Bon appetit, Kevin.
Oh, beautiful sunset. A little sweat going on.
It's still a bit humid.
Oh, it is.
There's a breeze here now. I mean, there's been a breeze here off and on all day,
Yeah.
but it's very high humidity today. I think it's like 37 with the humidex.
Yeah. So by doing that, like we have this site. So national parks on Strawberry Island, you need to book the sites. So we have it tonight. So we can't stay here another night. So we're moving on, which is great because we want to move on. Mm-hmm. It's a massive lake. And we looked at the weather. You actually had a bar like for 30 seconds.
I had one bar for like
30 seconds.
half a minute. We got the weather. I took a snapshot.
Yeah, took a snapshot and we're like,
that.
oh, big thunderstorm's coming. Oh, that's lovely. So, so we're going to go as far as we can until the weather stops us in. Mm. And, you know, if Sir Puke-a-lot is still sick.
Yeah, he's okay.
The beauty of this lake, to be quite honest, well, a lot of things, but the beauty of this area is that, yes, you have to reserve, you know, campsite 1 and 2, but all the other ones are Crown Land. So we're going to move on to some Crown Land spots, but we can do whatever we want.
We can go wherever we want now in this lake.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, we saw a bunch of different warblers today. That I'm a
Yeah.
birder and I didn't know what they were.
Like a lot of them.
Yeah.
You could see them picking the grubs off the trees and eating them. They
Yeah.
were like right above us.
That was cool. Lots of
Yeah.
wildlife.
And we went swimming.
We did.
The water is cold.
We did.
And that
It
was really nice,
very cold.
actually.
Really cold. I did not videotape that because you were going to wear your bathing suit, but you did not.
No, it was too hot to put. The thought of putting a bathing suit on was too much.
So I just looked the other way.
You were looking the other way?
So we're going to go as far as we can until the weather stops us in. And, you know, if Sir Puke-a-Lot is still sick.
Yeah, he's okay.
The beauty of this lake, to be quite honest, well, a lot of things, but the beauty of this area is that, yes, you have to reserve, you know, campsite 1 and 2, but all the other ones are Crown Land. So we're going to move on to some Crown Land spots, but we can do whatever we want.
We can go wherever we want now in this lake.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot. Look at that. Oh, this is cool.
Yeah.
This is so nice to be out right now. We drank so much water today.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. I drank more water than scotch.
Yeah.
That shows.
Well, that's not hard to do, but to be real, I mean, but that's not hard to do.
What are you talking about? Oh, okay. I gotta get the sunset.
Sunset's happening.
Yeah. Okay. Right. How's your book?
It's good.
How's the heat wave?
It's not good.
No, it's hot in here.
I'm just now starting to feel like a slight difference in here.
It's going to cool off. Like it's not even like it's 9ish, so it'll cool off. Hey, I'll never go to Tribune again, Carolyn. Well, that was Oliver today, but
Stop picking on Oliver.
him and I have a different relationship.
There's nothing wrong with Oliver. He's been a very good boy. It's not his fault that he was nauseous this morning.
Yep. I'm still reading African Queen, which actually they're a heat wave in Africa.
Right.
Yeah. And you're still reading Dune.
And there's like major heat there.
Yeah. So
They
you
have
know
to-
what?
They have to drink their own body fluids. It's so hot there.
I did that today. Well, top of the morning. Get a load of this. This is sweet. And clean. That's awesome. Well, we got one calm morning, I tell you. We're taking advantage of it. We left early to beat the heat. We're going to make camp early once we find one. So we're going on Crown Land right now. I have some notes saying where there's a couple, but the first one we found was on a very small island and we wouldn't want to camp. So we're hoping for the next one. But look at this. These are just islands in the middle of the lake. This is like it's huge. So yeah, we're working our way along it. Right?
Right.
You drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on. I put my feet up and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment.
Okay, we found a site.
We found a site.
Yeah.
I am so hot, Kevin. Like sweaty hot. But hey, I found Captain America on our site already. He's our good luck charm.
That's right.
We're going to keep him right there.
Yeah. It's a nice site.
It's really nice.
Well, it's a bush site.
Yeah.
But that's what you expect on Crown land, so. Yeah, it wasn't easy to find this place, actually. The first site we looked at was, well, it wasn't that far from our site from last night. But it was also a very tiny island. It was like, no thanks, let's keep going. And we went for quite a while. We're near, at this point now, near where the canyon is. But the second site was taken. There was no one there, though. There was no boat there, though. But there was tents set up. So maybe they're out fishing. But it was a really nice site. Really nice site. And then we actually passed this island we're on, but on the other side, so we didn't see this. This was not marked on the map I have. I have some sites that people marked for me, but this wasn't. But there was another site across the big hump, I call the Hump Island. And there's a site there, one tent ring, or a tent spot for it. The fire hadn't been lit in quite a few years, but it is there. So we're like, well, let's just go around to the next point, because there's a marked site there. And it's there, it's really obvious, and it was well used. So no thank you. Whoever was there before, yeah, no thank you. Anyway, we won't get into the camp etiquette thing, but it was disgusting. So then we came back to this island in the middle of Hump Island, because I'm thinking, it looked good on the one side, it looked like you could camp there, so we're just going to bush it. And sure enough, on the other side, we find this bush campsite with a picnic table, actually. Well-used picnic table. Anyway, we're home for a bit. Awesome. Carolyn, I just had a bath in the lake. I'm drying off with some hard grass. It's a great holiday. You picked it all right. Yep. We're safe and sound. Storm's coming in.
Oh God, I hope so.
That's Oliver. He's not having a good trip. Oh, Angel's coming over to help out. It's okay, Angel. Nothing's wrong.
He just coughed up some phlegm. Start it over. Start
Yeah.
over.
Try, take two. Storm's coming. I'm just hot. So we had to swim. We bathed ourselves, and then we hung ourselves out to dry. The bar is now open. We each get a lime per day, some water, some vodka, plastic, not glass. Oh, they're around us again. Quick.
Oh, here.
Okay, and some squirty juice. There we go. Squirt. I can't squirt because my arms are so sore from paddling. All right, there you go. The bugs haven't been bad, to be quite honest. Except last night, just after dusk when you had to go out to pee, there was some screaming. Also, at this site, there was the ankle biters. So they're little. It looks like a little housefly, but little two white things on their eyes, like that. And they really hurt. Whoa. So they got a proboscis that has like a whole bunch of fish hooks in it, and then they poke it in you, and then it yanks. It hurts.
That is what it feels like. It feels like you're almost getting like stung.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then male and female bite you, and ow! They're actually called ankle biters because they go around cattle's ankles to feed off them. And I find it's a really bad year if the water is low, because they breed along the shoreline's sludge, but it's not that bad this year.
But how do they know how to bite like a human's ankles? Is it because they just like are always low to the ground?
No, the smell of your feet.
I just went for a swim in the lake. I take note with that.
I pack one of these. It sounds silly, but a fly swatter, because it's the only way to kill them. They're really good flyers. They fly really quickly. It's really hard to like, ow, and you miss them, right? Ow! This takes the pain away, dear.
They're not itchy.
No.
Like after. like a mosquito, I don't find. But
No, and they're only around this time of year. They're not out all summer. So storms are coming.
it is.
That's probably
coming.
why they're biting us right now. The storms are coming. All right, here we go.
Thank you. You ready?
I'm armed to the teeth. I got my scotch, my fly sweater, my socks, and my sandals. All right, we're up the notch a bit here with ankle biters. I know, but we're sitting here waiting for a storm. So
But look what we did, though.
yeah, you're wearing pants. I'm wearing pants.
We got our pants.
like this. Like, who knew that's an option?
But it's really
Who
hot.
knew?
But it's worth it.
But
Okay,
what happened in the meantime?
Well, then I looked down and 3 of them are in my wine glass.
Yeah, so you've killed more than I have with the fly swatter with your wine.
Yeah, you were happy because they were dead in my wine glass.
Yes, I was.
You said I can continue to drink this.
Well, it's alcohol. You're fine. All right, if you want to know how busy this place is, there's a boat coming by
there's
right
one.
now.
That's the first one we've seen today. Beep, beep. Did you hear it?
Hey, beep.
Yeah, what are you? You saw. Beep, beep.
This is the thing they do on this lake. They
Yeah,
they
everybody's
hunt
really
it.
friendly.
Yeah. The adventure continues on the Kipawa Lake in Quebec. Stormers are here.
Look how black it is over there.
Yeah.
There's nothing else we can do.
Nope.
Everything that we've done is about all we can do.
Right. Run away! Run away! No, you don't run away. I'm just joking, by the way. You don't run away. You hunker down and deal with it. So we're on the far side of the storm coming in, so it would be worse if we were over the hill. And we got a tarp up. It's a ridge tarp, and I've lowered the back end because that's where the wind and rain's coming in. Wow, that is crazy over there.
Yeah. See how the water
Yeah.
looks over there?
Yeah. Wow. You can smell the lightning in the air. Smell it?
No.
You see a burn.
Yeah?
Yeah. No, it's okay. Okay, come here with me. Come on. Everybody's okay. Angel, stay here. Sit and stay. Good girl. Look at it coming across that lake.
What do you think, Kevin?
I told you you shouldn't have hung your bathing suit up to dry. You should have just went skinny dipping like everybody else. Wow. This is bad, Kristine. Okay, hold on. This is really bad now, okay? Put the camera away. Okay, so I'm turning the camera back on because like I don't film stuff like that. I actually rather survive than film it. So it was pretty intense. It's one of those storms I've seen before where it does sound like a freight train coming across the lake, and it hits. In fact, actually, there's more coming. So what happened is our ridge line went loose, and what saved us was the clothing line. What we had underneath to dry our clothes. So we held on to that.
And you got the clothing line through the tarp too, so it's like
Yeah,
a double
yeah.
ridge line.
Yeah, so we created a double ridge line by mistake. Well, not by mistake, but whatever.
It's still holding it up, but
Yeah.
it's slacked
Yeah.
off here.
All right. Okay. I think more is coming, even though I
Look
would
at
say,
the water. You can't
yeah,
even
there's more
see-
coming. So I
You
got
can't
to.
even see the land on the other side.
No. Okay. I got to fix the ridge line. Okay. Bye. Just keep low to the ground. on over here. You're okay. You okay, Oliver? He's a little cold. Go from a heat wave, he's panting, now he's shivering. So I don't think I've ever seen that in my lifetime. I've seen a lot of storms, but it came back twice on us. Usually it hits and then it's done. Like you see the freight train come across and it's done. And all of a sudden the wind and it hit again. So, wow. But we're good. We're good. You know what? It's not hot. Kristine wants to find her fleece right now.
Kristine just wants dry underwear again.
Yeah, she's soaked. She actually sat in her chair, which is full of water. So, yeah. So what happened to us? The storm was coming in from actually all over the place, but it was coming from the southwest.
Two sides.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden it hit the northwest, and then boom, and it came across like a freight train, like I said. But all of a sudden it hit again. So, and now the wind has changed again to the southwest. So, I'm so glad we found this campsite. We're fine. I've dealt with a lot of storms, to be quite honest. Good tarp setup, but what happened was the ridge line went slack because of the wind. Just tighten that up a bit. Trucker's hitch, man, you got to know trucker's hitch. That helped me a lot on that one. The tent's fine. I went rushing back thinking the tent is like in the lake, but we weighted it down and everything else because we knew a storm's coming. In fact, actually, the tent's better than we are right now. For everybody watching out there, I feel much better. I've got my sweater on and adventures afoot. Yeah, this is great. There's many times, Kellen, where I tell you that I don't want to be here, but right now I feel alive. I feel alive. Oh, okay, maybe not. We're good. We're good. I got my sweater. Okay. Major storm has passed, but it's coming around. So we had a couple of decisions or options. Sorry, not decisions. We basically have P&G, peanut butter and jam, and we see what's up. It's getting dinner time, right? So, or we hunker down, and I packed a small backup stove, emergency stove, the jet oil, and sorry jet oil, but I can only find MSR fuel canisters, which is fine. It's fine. And is that open? Okay. Let that air out before I like that. So yeah, I'm going to make Kristine's chili because we had either going to P&G or just some salami, whatever, and hunker down. But we're hunker down, so she worked really hard on this recipe. So she basically dehydrated or cooked chili, and then dehydrated the chili. She also added the potatoes to mix in with it. I don't know if we'll do that because I need 2 pots. I'm doing the backup stove, so, but yeah, so it's good recipe. All right, so I'm going to get the stove going, get the water boiling, and it's a weird storm. I know I already said that, but the wind has changed back and forth 5 times on us. So it's not going anywhere. And maybe just cooling everything down. And we're gonna finish off with some of those. Oh, they're good. Yeah. So, chili. I'm making your chili.
Yay!
Yay! And we'll get back to you on that. Holy crap! Lightning! Lightning! Whoa! Okay, that'll work.
Is the chili done yet, Kevin?
Just an update. Yeah, dinner is now paused. Another massive storm's coming in, like right across the lake. So, wow. Okay.
It'll soak. It'll rehydrate. And then maybe if it clears, it's fully cooked. We just need to warm it up. So we'll wait and see what happens when this passes.
Okay, it's a good thing you changed your underwear.
I took my underwear off to be 100% accurate. I just have my pants on because...
Oh, that's smart. Okay.
Yeah, because 2 layers of wetness was just yucky.
Okay, chili's on the boil again. The massive storm came through again, but it's all around us, but it's not cascading. So I'm doing it. Like, we're under the tarp.
Just gotta warm it up.
Yeah, yeah. All right, here we go. Yeah, another big storm's coming.
Oh my God.
No, that's not good. Dan from Custom Sewing. I miss you. I miss you. Hope you have a good time in heaven, man. You deserve it. You make a good tarp. I'm saving her butt right now. Here I am worried about dying. And Kristine was worried about what?
What's my underwear? I was just curious to know if they were still hanging over there. They're still there.
Yeah, they're a little wet though, but
I got other ones. I got dry ones that I'm keeping for tomorrow. You did it.
wow,
That looks good, Kevin.
that's pretty intense actually. All right, let me know how it tastes. Well, it's your meal. You dehydrated this.
I
so-
did, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see if it actually tastes like chili again. I'm sure it does. That was really good. Thank you.
Okay, we thrived, not survived.
We sure did. It's still thundering. It'll stop sooner or later.
Well, Kevin, it seems that we all survived the storm. We're outside the tarp now, and I'm not shivering cold now, and I'm quite enjoying myself. And, yeah. Thanks for taking care of me, and you know what, but you know, the real truth is I took care of you. If it wasn't for me sitting on your lap to keep you warm, you would have died of hypothermia, I swear. Good night, everybody. Beautiful night after the storm on Lake Kipawa. You're okay. If you're hanging your
I'll
underwear,
put my underwear up here now.
yeah,
so
I'm
we
not
can
filming that.
put
I'm
the
not
film.
filming that. Okay, but has to go on your side. Okay.
The underwear's on my side.
Okay. There's no room at all for any of my stuff. Nothing.
No, seriously, what are you gonna hang up?
No. No.
Socks? You got like a shirt? You
No.
wanna
I
put
got
there?
nothing. Well, good morning. We're having double coffees this morning. Storms all around us. Rain before 7, ends at 11, and it's 7 now and it's stopped. So it's actually a very beautiful morning. Loons all over the place. Mist coming off. The only thing is, like, again, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but it is so humid. My glasses are fogging up and I can't see anything. Yeah. So, like my hair though? Kristine, my hair looking good? Yeah?
Yep. You look like you just had a shower.
Thanks. We're going to stay here on this site one more night. Because we know we're safe here, so. Because you don't want to be paddling out in water during electrical lightning storm. Chill today, actually. And embrace the wilderness. what's going on?
How's your cup?
Okay, this is an experiment. So I brought this small cup. I love it, Kelpuka, but I have a larger one I should have brought and couldn't find it. So I brought this little tiny one. And every time the bar is open now, we're having a little bit of vodka and cranberry with lime. And so she has this cup, and she's like, why did you finish so quickly? Because I have a small cup.
Right, but so my argument is my cup appears bigger, but it's double walled and insulated. So actually, I'm gonna bet, we have a bet on that the volume of my drink is the same. So
Go ahead.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm gonna pour my cup into your cup, and I'm betting it's gonna be the same.
You're wrong.
I've been wrong before. You ready?
Yep.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks for the drink. Now go get yourself another one.
Oh, you got me there.
It's gonna go up my nose.
I won though.
Here, you can have it back. You can have it back. All right. There you go.
So
No, not my limes though. You don't touch my limes. Oh, they're a little bit missing. I don't know why. It's tough out here in the wilderness. It's tough.
I was right though.
You were right. I was wrong. I humbly admit that. Well, once again, I spilled my whiskey, but it was good reason this time. Just letting you actually know. I looked over, and on top of Kristine's hat was a pine weevil. And I don't know if you know anything about them, but when they bite you, you will cry. You will scream in pain. They take a chunk out of you, like they got the scissors. So it's on her head. I went, don't move, don't move. And I'm trying to fling it off. And of course I'm like, ah! And so I just flung her hat right off, and she's looking at me like, what is your problem? I saved her life. Someone saved your life tonight. Someone saved your life tonight. Tonight, we're having pita pizza, which was supposed to be done on my reflector oven on the fire. Way too hot to have a fire. And probably there's a fire ban, I don't know. But we're not doing that. First thing I'm gonna do, again, Kristine prepared all this stuff, right? So, dehydrated peppers and mushrooms, spaghetti sauce,
Pizza sauce.
pizza sauce, pizza sauce. Where's my cup? Where's my cup? Oh, it's right beside me. There we go. I'm gonna put a bit of water, hot water, in here. You could put cold, but it quickens it up if you do hot water. And let that reconstitute.
That's too much.
No? Is that too much?
That's way too much water.
Really? Like that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm hearing something from the sidelines. What about this? Yeah? No, me's more than that. Well, that's hot water. Yeah? Yeah, no, a little bit more. So the sauce and the mushrooms and peppers will go back to its originality. Just to remind you, I think I've said this many, many times before, but we take these back and these Ziplocs and we wash them and dry them to reuse. Okay, next we have this, which is going to take a while, so I'll get back to you, but I'm going to make up the dough. And you can use a bunch of things. I've done bannock before. I've done what's that, Bisquick? Done that before. I've even done pita bread, and that was even quicker. But we're trying this because we have some time. We're also cutting some Havarti cheese on top, and I'm going to cup up this pepperoni stick on top as well. How am I doing? Awesome. All right. I'll get back to you because I have to make up this dough. Oh, how much water do I put in here to make the dough?
We have to read the package to make sure, but I think it's half a cup.
Half a cup? Yep. Okay. And does it have to rise? Is there yeast in here?
Yeah, but I think it's like instant. I think you just have to like sort of like make the dough.
Okay, you're telling me this now.
The instruction is on there.
Okay, I'll read that. I'll get back to you. It's a busy time, busy place. Right. But bye. Okay, so basically what we do here is we preheat the frying pan. We won't do that yet, but a bit of oil on it. That's a given. But we actually put half a cup of hot water in here, which is in there. And we mix this up with a bit of oil too, I think. Wait a minute. I'm reading the French. Hey, I'm reading the French! Cover and set warm for 5 to 10 minutes, which I think is the kicker to kick it. So there's got to be yeast in here. I'm gonna cover that with a kerchief too. I always find that it helps. Just cover it loosely with a kerchief and whoa. It's better than putting butter in because we don't have any butter or margarine. Okay. Just let this sit for 5 to 10 minutes. I'm gonna give it 15 actually. The heat's gonna help it, I think. The humidity, or maybe not. Right. Just a waiting game now, dear. So preheat, a little bit of oil. In the pan. Sauce, the peppers, and the shrooms. I put too much water, but I swear I didn't. I swear it was half a cup, so it will work. No, right now, I don't even care if this works. I'm just really hungry. We're having a debate here. I always thought you put the cheese on top of everything. According to Kristine, no, you don't. The cheese goes first, then the condiments. I've never done that before in my life, but whatever. Okay, so here's the sauce. Spraying that on top. You can burn the can, especially here because it's Crown Land, but a lot lighter dehydrating it. Yeah, the sauce reconstituting should have had a little bit more water in it. Woo, it's hot out today. What a huge difference at the point today. Cool wind from the lake. Oh heck, I'm doing it. I don't care. I don't care anymore.
Looks really good, Kevin.
Thank you. Thank you. Here we go. Should I put the lid on? I think I should. Yes, I should. Oh, look it. The cheese is melting perfectly on the bottom. Done. Yeah.
It tastes like pizza.
Sorry about not having a cold beer for you.
That'd be so good.
Oh, what, bald eagle? Yep, bald eagle. Off to your left, you just missed him.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that makes more sense.
So, you can hear there. It's right over there. It's a mama loon with a chick. We usually have two. Anyway, oh, that's the dad. So don't go near them. Loons are notorious for abandoning their babies when you approach, and they won't come back. And there's a lot of times where that happens. They'll take off, and then the gull will come down and have a bit of a snack. So if you see a loon with its baby, yeah, that's really cute and cuddly. Great photo. It's not, unless you got the biggest zoom lens at all time. So we're not going near it. It was nice to see though. Right, Kristine?
Right.
She's just getting over an early morning fall. I wouldn't call it a fall, it was a slip. The other thing about loons and loon chicks, I wasn't going to mention because I thought a lot of people mentioned it or knew it. It's hot today. Is that so usually the loons have two chicks, one's older than the other, and why you only see one throughout the summer is that the older one has killed the younger one. It's actually a common practice with loons, and the parents don't do anything about it. Great horned owls do the same thing. I've seen it where they've had 12 young in the nest, all hatched in intervals, like 2-day intervals. And when that area can't sustain that many owls, then the older owls start feeding on the young ones coming out of the egg. Nature, it's beautiful. It is actually, it's kind of cool. It's a cycle. I'm just glad my 3 older sisters didn't kill me in the nest. That's all I got to say. I think they tried. Woohoo! It's a big fish. Oh, look at the size of him. Oh, he broke my rod.
Oh my God!
Oh no, it's a brand new rod.
Woo!
Oh! Bugger. Oh, he broke my rod! Oh! Well, we left pretty early. To beat the heat, and no wind, but to beat the heat. And we kind of knew this was going to happen. Our Strawberry Island campsite that we booked for the last night, the occupants are still there. I mean, heck, it's only 9:30 in the morning, so obviously they're still there. They're allowed to be there till 2. So we're not. I don't want to harass them. I don't want to hang around and wait for them. But because it's so hot and everything else, I phoned Marissa. I got a bar on my phone, one bar. And I phoned the park, Opémican campground, and we're just going to head out there and let them enjoy themselves. So, which is fine. Main reason is we didn't really spend a lot of time at the campground when we were there. We just went one night, so I'd rather go there. We know this area already. We've already been here. And then check out their trails and stuff like that, and check out the campground. So, Kristine, you okay with that?
I'm okay with that.
She's okay with that. All right. Probably the dogs too. Man, go to Lake Kipawa. It is awesome. Really wild. Very big. Has a lot to offer. And you can go forever on this lake. And not really busy. Good fishing. Good fishing, that's all I'm saying. Onward we go, Kristine.
Onward ho. Nowhere to go but forward.
She got that right. We're making dinner. You're making dinner. What are you making?
I'm stirring. I did something new this time that I've never done before. I dehydrated a jar of curry sauce. So that is a jar of curry sauce that I rehydrating with a can of chicken.
And couscous.
Well, and couscous, yeah. Because there's nothing easier than that.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be really good.
Yeah, we're having dinner late because we had some guests, really nice guests.
Yeah, we had a great visit.
Yeah.
I love them. Let's have them back.
What are we having?
We're having beers from Le Trèfle Noir, a brewery in Rouyn-Noranda. So these are non-alcoholic beers that you could get here at the National Park, Opémican. And we're having, how do you pronounce this? Ghostbuster?
Le
No.
Ghostbuster.
The Ghostbuster, right?
And La Sagesse, which
Yes.
means wisdom, so you know it's a good idea.
Oh, I better have that one.
Should we call
So-
Kevin?
Well, hello.
Hi there.
Well, who are you?
My name is Marissa.
And what do you do here?
I'm the customer service manager here at Opémican National Park.
First of all, how old is this park? This is a new park, right?
This is a new park. If I'm not mistaken, it's the newest park in Canada, certainly the newest park in the SAPAC network. The first sector up in Kipawa River opened in 2018, and this sector where we are here, the Opémican Point sector, opened in 2019.
What's the average user for this park?
We have 4 different sectors. And so the average user depends on the sector. So Opémican Point, as you can see, is a bit more of like a car camping campground. We have lots of families. We have some accessible trails. We have, boat rentals and things like that. So we have lots of families here. In the Kipawa River sector, it's a little bit more of a rustic sector. So, you have a little bit more experienced campers, people looking to get off the grid. We also have 2 sectors that are dedicated more to fishing and canoe camping. So there's a little bit for everybody. So it's hard to say what's the average person coming here.
CPAC. So I don't know anything about that. What does that mean on your shirt?
Yeah, CPAC, so that's an acronym. Translated, it means Society for Outdoor Establishments in Quebec. For, I think, many of your listeners or people following you, Kevin, might not be from Quebec, but it's kind of the equivalent of Ontario Parks. So CPAC manages all the national parks and wildlife reserves and a few tourist establishments and campgrounds in Quebec.
I did not know that. That's great. Okay. Well, who do I have here?
You guys, oh, sorry. Okay, we're going to have to cut that part. My name is Martin Poitras. I'm DMO Marketing Director for Abitibi-Temiscamingue.
Fantastic. How long have you been doing that?
I've been doing this for about, this part of my job about 5 years now as a Marketing Director. And we like to promote our region, Abitibi-Temiscamingue being a region from Quebec. We're right on the border of Ontario, right? So we like to promote our region and invite people over to come and discover our land and lakes and forests. Yeah.
Now, we already talked to Marissa, but the one thing you didn't add that we had to chat with afterwards was the changes of, hey, bring your dog if you want.
Yeah, so I've been the last couple of years at the Outdoor Adventure Show in Toronto, and I get asked a lot by people about if they are allowed to come or if they should come because they have dogs. And I know in Ontario the camping culture is very much dogs and camping go hand in hand. And it was actually a change in SAPAC in 2019 that dogs are now allowed in pretty much all national parks in some areas, and that's the same here at Opémican. We're actually in a dog-friendly campground right now. Kevin's got his dogs here. They're super cute.
Good Lord, she's still doing good in the interview.
She's really good.
Excellent.
She's really good. Jeez, that's perfect. Yeah.
It's the teleprompter right beside my camera. Yeah. And who are you?
Yeah, I'm Audrey-Anne. I'm the press relation in Abitibi-Temiscamingue Tourism. So I work to bring some content creator, media, journalists to promote the region.
So if you were going to talk to someone, like for example from Ontario, right? Let's say I live near Peterborough, or let's even say I live in Toronto. Good God. But
Somebody has to do it.
someone has to live there or afford to live there. But so what would be the main thing that we get out of this region as opposed to, for example, Algonquin?
I think because we don't have a lot of people there, so it's a really big playground for everyone because it's not overbooked. So when you are here, you have really a peaceful moment, really, because they don't have a lot of people. So you can just have a lot of, the land for you. So I think it's a really a big plus.
That's
yeah.
good. That's good.
Yeah.
So why here and not Temagami?
Well, that I would say that, of course, being on the Quebec side, for a different part of culture, I guess, of course, national parks we've got like 3 of them in Abitibi-Temiscamingue, but if you're looking for other kinds of tourism, either as food or events, so you could come over and like discover people that are gonna welcome you over. So you could like come over and discover new culture, I guess, French culture, but people speak English also. So I think that's a good part of what we're trying to say to people from Ontario. Come and discover something new, and you're welcome to be here, and we'll let you know where to go, and we'll cue you on good spots to visit. So that's yeah.
So there's no issue about if you can't speak French.
No.
Well, like we say it in our French, we'll try to figure it out so you can understand if we can't speak it as good as we would want to. So, but no, there's no barrier. People that speak English are really welcome over. Yeah.
One last one. What is the best part about the culture of Northern Quebec?
Our poutine is definitely better than yours in Ontario, of course. We gotta say it.
For sure.
For sure.
It's not a debate.
It's not, but no, yeah, of course we've got good poutine. We've got good beers. I think cultural-wise is we've got nice events all over, and of course our national parks. So I would say if you're looking for something new and you like to camp, national parks, but then drive out and go see a small town that's not too far away. We've got Ville-Marie, that's got a nice national historical park that you can learn about how they used to like canoe down the Ottawa River right up here and to trade furs and everything. So there's a lot of historical places that are really cool to find out. So again, poutine is the thing, and beer, of course. We've got good beer and poutine.
There.
Excuse me, what are you doing?
Oh, I just sweeping the van out here. We got this nice little mat. Makes it a lot easier.
Okay, this is not like professional stuff here right now. I met some campers, and I know one of them. Are you all right?
I got it.
Okay, and you live in this van? Well, you don't live in it. You camp in the van.
Well, we're camping for a few nights here, yeah.
Yeah.
We're living our best life.
It looks like you are. Like you did this whole setup yourself.
Yeah, it's just happened over like the last month or so, and we did 5,000 kilometers in this 2014. It's been amazing. All the way around the Cabot Trail and up to Opémican. We're from North Bay, and we're just totally loving the campground. The forest and the mountains and the lake is just beautiful. Like the best.
Do you sorry, now you got me going. Do you agree?
I agree.
When you get to a CPAC park, they support you so well, like it just feels like home in nature. The comfort stations, the accessibility.
The dishwashing station.
Yes, the dishwashing station.
That's something you don't see in Ontario parks very
Ontario
often.
parks. They need to get dishwashing stations.
I know you.
Yes, you do. I know you too.
I taught you in 1999.
I was 18. I just left home. I was 17 when we met, and that was the year that it made a powerful impact in my life. Thank goodness I'm still a happy camper at 42.
So I think I already said this, but we're staying another extra night at the campground just to take in the stuff for the day. It's an amazing place, well-kept campground, and it's got so many things. A couple of nature trails we're going to check out. Another thing I just checked out this morning, I'm doing a morning walk here, is they have cabins, kind of like a yurt cabin mix you can rent. Really, really nice. Gonna check those out. And they have an interpreter program. I'm gonna check one of those out this morning as well. And Kristine's all excited about the campsites in this circle because, like, I'm not an RVer, but she knows more about it than I do. But each campsite has its own water and electrical, and some even have their own waste disposal. So she's like, that's incredible. So yeah, so if you're an RVer, this is a mecca. Anyway, Just get my morning walk in before it gets hot again. So, check that out. We're also going to go to Fort Temiscamingue today. Why not? Maybe even check out Kipawa Falls. And maybe just be tourists for the day. So who are you?
My name is Carl Chevrier. I'm an Algonquin artist from Temiscamingue First Nation. I'm an artist full-time. I'm a canoe builder part-time, basket maker, welder, carver, painter. I'm hoping in the future, to build more canoes and open people's eyes and let them walk with a good heart.
Why so?
Because I think our future is changing, and we all could, look towards our young ones, because they're the ones that have to walk through this future that we leave behind. And I think it's important for us to change what we can for now, or whatever we can now, because I think it's important for them. I always tell people, you could be sitting on top of this big mountain with all your money in the world, but you try to spend it, it's on fire down there. It's underwater. There's wars. There's tornadoes. What good's your money? Repair what's down here first, so we have a better future for everybody and our future generations that's coming behind.
Kristine, some people might question my abilities as the happy camper, but this is just proof in the pudding that I know what I'm doing. Alright, I'm going to cook chili, mashed potatoes for you, have a scotch, do this, and reverse, and blow up my air mattress during a heat wave beyond belief. Ready? Okay. Looks good? Tastes good? Looks good? This is what it's like. You the happy camper? Oh, wait a minute, that's done. Well, hold on. Oh, I kept messing this up every night this friggin' trip. No! Every bloody night. All right.
You're good.
Okay.
You're really good, Kevin.
Oh.
Good job.
Right, there we go. That's done. Abitibi-Temiscamingue.